Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Let us begin.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Nails the anti-air. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with Fireball. Player two is working with a less than ideal drive game. They'll need to be very careful here. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. Overhead. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player one will look to apply pressure. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Connects with medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Drive rush to keep it going. Super clutch corner. Oh, burnout triggered. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Going in. Their spacing is so on point. Anticipated that throw. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Shinku Hadouken. In there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Let us begin.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Not so fast!
Tries to go in with the target combo. Gets a chance at that jump. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Grabs him. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. Projectile to try and change the situation. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Hopes with a medium kick. Gets the jump in. Player two creates a good corner. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Medium kick hits. Just out of range for that throw. Projectile to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Oh, burnout triggered. They just won't stop switching sides. Scared money don't make no money. Spins it all for the Ryu Rippa!
Bet that hurt.
They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Connects with the throw. Going in. Burnout dissipates. Charges up the plasma. Wraps it up with a throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Decides not to rush in without him drops him hard. The last round. It's now or never. Gotta do better than that. Player one needs to use that drive gauge better if they want to take things back. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be bad news. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Looking for a hole. The throw is denied. Close range projectile. Drops them. Sets up with the jump in. Only 50, nothing stops this train. Burns out. There's a drive impact. Player one is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. What are they gonna do? Keeps him out. Crowns him from above. Throws. Player one can't use any drive moves. This is gonna hurt. The next touch may decide this round. Do they have what it... Oh my... It is over! Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Let us begin.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Blocks the jump in. Weighs on the pressure with the projectile. Throws out the fireball to check him. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs. Does a good job of pushing back. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. Taking stock. A comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? Where is their opening? Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. Life lead opens up. Okay, creating some space here. A quick breather. Checks with a medium kick. Checks him with a projectile. Next hit is in. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight!
Opts to create space to start. Blocks the low, hits him with a stop and bomb. Flashes him. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player two can build off this lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? What'll happen here? Gets carried to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. A quick breather. Lakes it! Connects with the throw. Checks with a medium kick. Anti-air in the clutch. Sticks out a kick. Close range projectile. This is a critical moment. Punish counter sets the table. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Throws him. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player, oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
What's wrong? Get up!
This can lead to some big damage. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Target combo into both sides getting ready. The Jumping anticipated that throw. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Pokes with a kick. Anti-air in the clutch. Can this drive bring them back? Wrecks them. Carries to the court, dashes out the cage right there. Burns out. There's a burnout. Look at the genius read with that throw escape. We're so close to the end of the round that it may not matter that both fighters are burned out. A lot of pressure building up. Gets them in the air. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.